What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Caught Offsides with Joe
and Alex.
And we're going to start off real quick today with the results for match day 26 in the Premier League. Let's go down the list, starting off with Brentford. Man City, Brentford. Actually, we said we were going to... we weren't going to do that one. That was like a formality win for the both of us because it already happened by the recording of the podcast. But next, also Chelsea and Spurs got suspended. So first up is Crystal Palace versus Burnley. We both had Palace winning. I had 6-0. You had 1-0. Palace beat Burnley with 10 men.
Burnley are 3-0. Pathetic, man. Burnley are pathetic. I feel like every episode so far I've called Burnley pathetic.
I mean, they really are, though. Like, it's not even. It's not. It's hard to argue against that, and it's a shame because, like.
Again, I feel bad for
Company deserves better, man. He deserves better.
He does. But you know what? You know what's surprising is the fact that they haven't even called for him to be sacked yet. I don't think I've heard any Burnley fans like scream get Company out. Like, it's pretty obvious now that they're gonna get relegated.
Yeah.
Wow, they're 10 points behind Luton, dude. Oh no, hold on. No, what am I saying? Jeez, I'm looking at goal difference. Oh my god. Hold on, what the hell? Where are the points? Oh, here are the points. I'm looking at the Google thing. The points are different here. They're 7 points. 7 points off Luton. That's still pretty bad.
That's crazy.
That's almost 10. Yeah, next match. Oh wait, did I get that right?
We both had Palace winning. Okay, next match is Aston Villa versus Nottingham Forest. We both screwed up on this one. You had a 1-1 draw. I had a 2-1 Forest victory, and Villa, out of nowhere, beats Forest. I guess it's not out of nowhere because Forest is built like under them in the table, but
they're so inconsistent, man. Aston Villa, like they were going on like a bad run, and then out of nowhere. That's good though. I mean, not good for us, but good for those
two. Yeah, it's not good for us. Next match: Man United versus Fulham. Fulham, shocking. We both fucked up on this one too.
Is it shocking? I mean,
it is.
I know I predicted.
Dude, you see how Fulham has been playing, and they beat United.
Yeah, but United haven't been that good either. Like, they've just been barely. Like, they haven't been convincing at all. They're Man United are in the same boat as Manchester City, where they were winning games, but not convincingly. Like you could say, like they got lucky and probably didn't deserve to win some of those games.
Do you see Ten Hag getting fired after the end of the season?
There's some rumors, man. I heard some rumors that the new part owner doesn't want Ten Hag there. But being realistic, who do you get to replace Ten Hag?
Tuchel.
Who? Tuchel?
You get Tuchel. Yeah.
I don't know.
You don't tell me you hire him to manage United. No. He doesn't immediately change like at least the atmosphere. Yeah, I think he immediately makes an impact.
Tuchel is going to make it even more toxic. Dude, the thing about Man U is like the players are just so lazy. I don't think it matters.
And that's the thing.
You had Mourinho.
Tuchel's going to be demanding. He's going to be demanding, like right off the bat, dude.
Wasn't Mourinho demanding too, though?
Yeah, but Mourinho's and they were winning games. They won a cup.
Yeah, they won a cup, but then what happened after that?
Listen, man.
The thing is,
they were third. What did they finish second? They finished second behind City, or was it third behind City? I think they finished second his first year as United coach.
No, so the second year, because the first year City didn't win the league. The second year, when City won the league with Pep, the Pep second year, United were second by like 20 points. That was the season City got 100 points. I mean, all I'm saying is that United have the same cycle of they get a new coach, they'll play well for a while, and then come crashing back down. But with Ten Hag, it was actually weird. Like they started playing like shit, and then they won the cup last year, and then they just went back to being shit.
Yeah,
So,
I think I think he would change it, but there's a few managers out in the world that would change everything for United. It's just their ownership is too well. The Glazers are too dumb to realize what their team actually needs in terms of a manager. So, we can go right into the next game, Brighton Everton. That game ended in a 1-1 draw.
Surprising, did Everton?
We both had Brighton winning.
That's crazy. Brighton got a red card at minute 81, and they scored in minute 95. Wow, that's actually nuts.
You had 3-0. I had 3-1.
Damn, dude, we're
both for Brighton.
At this.
We really are. We're frauds, bro. We're like I'm not ashamed to say it.
No, we are frauds. Here I was thinking I knew about the Premier League, but I guess
but we don't know shit.
Yeah, we don't know shit.
Where is this one? We got Wolves versus Sheffield. Wolves ended up winning 1-0. Surprise, surprise. We both had Wolves winning 4-0, but it wasn't that much of a blowout.
Yeah. No. So, hey, at least we get a point, right?
Yep. And it finally fucking happened. I don't know how this happened. I don't know how it happened. But the next match, West Ham versus Brentford, and West Ham finally fucking won a game.
No, I'll tell you why.
They finally won a game.
I'll tell you why. You want to know why?
Why?
There's a man in the team that did not play today. A man that got a red card in the last game. A man that was overweight at Manchester City. A man that was a fucking crybaby, bro. His name is Calvin Phillips. My man was at home watching the team destroy Brentford. He's so bad, man. He's so bad that he dragged poor West Ham down. But you know what? Hopefully this win will make Moyes never play Phillips again. That little pathetic should be at Burnley too. He should be at Burnley.
All right, the next match we thought was suspended. They actually played it. Liverpool and Luton, which Liverpool beat them 4-1. What I'm going to do here is just give us a draw.
Dude, I was pissed. I was absolutely pissed because Liverpool were tying the game. They were losing the game at halftime. And you know what's crazy about Liverpool? Half their team is injured. Well, we'll talk about it more when we talk about the final, but just wild how they keep winning games.
I feel like that's you're like a fucking broken record, bro. Is with Liverpool and Arsenal. You say the same shit every week about Liverpool and Arsenal, and it's like, dude, like they're just good. Like what do you want me to tell you?
No, but what I'm saying is, I'm comparing both of them to City, right? Because I support City, and City are apparently the favorites to win. And for a while now, I've been saying I don't think City are the favorites to win.
Since when have they been the favorites?
They've been, dude, everyone since the beginning of the season, everyone always said City are the favorites. Even up until last month, people were saying City are the favorites. And even until now, recently, people are still saying, oh, even though they're not playing well, they're winning games. But no. Dude,
I think if anyone says the City are the favorites right now, they're fucking high, bro. Like, there's no way. Like, as of right now, the way City is playing, and you got Liverpool coming up, the way Arsenal is playing, barring the Champions League, bro. Like, you have to like be worried if you're a City fan. Like, I know you are.
Listen, let's talk about the
City game. I know you are.
The City played Bournemouth.
Listen,
the City played Bournemouth.
No. Let's go Arsenal Newcastle first, and then we'll finish with City Bournemouth.
All right, Arsenal, Newcastle.
Arsenal 4, Newcastle 1. Blowout.
Listen, to be fair, Newcastle were playing the worst goalkeeper in history.
No, not the worst
Literally.
goalkeeper in history.
I know what you're gonna say.
No,
No, no,
not
no.
the worst goalkeeper in history. You can't say it was the worst goalkeeper in history. It's not.
Why not? Why not? Do you know who was in
Because
net for them?
because the worst goalkeeper in history plays in the MLS, bro. He plays in
I
the
knew you were gonna
MLS
say that.
for the
No,
New England
honestly,
Revolution.
I think your boy's better than this guy, man. Karius,
I
whoever,
don't
yeah,
know.
Loris Karius here, man. I don't know. I don't know how he's still even a goalkeeper for a high
Isn't he
or a top
old?
team.
Is he up
No,
there in
no,
age?
no. The thing is, he's not old. So remember the year where Liverpool lost the Champions League final to Madrid?
Oh yeah, that was him,
Not
wasn't it?
that was him, bro. And then after that, it all went downhill. So ever since then, he's been like up and down. But like he hasn't been a first choice keeper at any team. And I guess I don't know what happened with Newcastle's goalkeeper. I don't know if he got injured or something, but dude, they had to play
Maybe.
him. So he was their goalkeeper. And the other game where he played was against against United last year in the Carabao Cup final, which Newcastle lost as well because he was in that. Yeah, he's just horrible, man. He's pathetic. He handed Arsenal all those goals. But no, I got to give credit to Arsenal because honestly, I can't lie. I'm terrified. I'm terrified. I honestly am. I don't know how you feel about it, but I think the way Arsenal are
I
playing, I could definitely see them just coming to our home stadium. And a lot of people on Twitter said to me, "No, that's not how football works." But listen, for the past, you know what? I'll say once we get to the Bournemouth game. You say what you have to say about the Newcastle game. Did anything surprise you?
no. I knew. I mean, Newcastle, the way they've been playing all season long, like it's not a surprise to me whatsoever. Arsenal has been playing well over the past few weeks. Yeah, they slipped up in the Champions League, but you know, when it comes to the Premier League, like they look phenomenal. I think if they're ever going to win the title anytime soon, it would be this year. I'm not saying they're my
But then again,
favorites. I'm not saying they're my favorites. I honestly, I still have faith in City pulling it out. I also have faith in Liverpool ahead of
listen.
Arsenal. But if Arsenal's going to win the league, it's going to be this year.
So the tricky part is, um, like it's very tricky because last year, yeah. Let's get to the City game. What was the result? What was the result? Bournemouth.
So City versus Bournemouth. City wins 1-0. And boy, I was watching this game and I could feel you like clenching your ass the entire fucking game. I can feel you, like
Dude,
you were about
I'm not even
to shit
kidding.
explosive
I'm not even,
diarrhea the
no,
entire
bro.
match.
I'm not even kidding. My ass cheeks are still close together, bro. Like I was holding it in, dude. No, no,
Like let
dude.
me pull up the text. Let me pull up the text because we both kind of went off that whole entire weekend for
You
multiple
went off. Yeah,
reasons.
you went off. You went off. I forget. And it was the same day, right? It was the same day.
It was the same.
It was the same day.
It was Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. Yeah.
Yeah, it was Saturday. Yeah, yeah. What was the text? What was the text?
So this is when Bournemouth was looking dangerous, right? I texted you. So Holland. So I think I can't remember who passed it to Holland. I don't know if it was Bernardo Silva or whoever. It was like the easiest pass into wide open space to Holland, and this dude, he looked like he gave up on the play as the ball rolls out of bounds for a goal kick. And I text you immediately. I'm like, it looked like he gave up on that play. And then down the other end, right after that happened, Tavernier for Bournemouth.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
I don't know how he didn't score that ball, how that ball didn't go get on target, first of all. Second of all, I don't know how he didn't score it, but you got extremely lucky there. And then you text me, Julian comes on for Holland, I'm fucking done. And then I lose my shit. I'm dying laughing. Meanwhile, Kevin De Bruyne is not even on the field. Kevin De Bruyne is not on the field. And then we were talking about, like, because you've been talking about how shit Doku is. you know. And then all I'm saying, like you bought him for Rene, whatever, however you say it.
Yeah,
You bought him
yeah.
for like, how do you find this guy? How do you find this
Listen,
guy?
so here's how. Here's how, right? So it turns out this guy used to play for a team in Belgium that company was the coach of. Anderlecht, I think it's called.
Yeah,
I'm
Anderlecht.
probably saying it
Yeah,
wrong. Yeah. So he
the
coached him there.
Belgium squad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. And I think De Bruyne. So De Bruyne has this tournament that he started. I don't know when he started, but he has this tournament. It's called the Kevin De Bruyne Cup, and I guess that's where originally they found Doku. They found him there, and then they got him into Anderlecht or something like that. But point is, he's been connected to like City players, so obviously De Bruyne and company. So De Bruyne put in the word. Mind you, this isn't someone that Pep wanted. This is someone that Tiki, the guy in charge of buying the players for City, he's the one that actually made the purchase. So this wasn't a Pep signing. This was a club signing that they thought would work out. And at the beginning, it was working out amazingly. But then I don't know, man. It's like he played amazing against Bournemouth the last time we played. I think he got like 2 goals and 2 or 3 assists. But other than that, after that game, he went missing, man. Like literally to the point where I'm printing out missing posters for Doku. I don't know where this man is, man. Uh,
Hey,
and then here's the thing, right? You got the game was weird, man, because so the first half we played great, amazing, but the same issue that we've been having is that we can't score. And here's the thing, right? If Holland scored his chances, I know his grandma died recently, but if Haaland scored his chances, I don't think we'd be worried about City. You know what I mean? Like we're clearly making chances for Holland at this point. Like we're giving him good passes, but he just can't
but you're
finish
really
now.
not.
No, but
I mean,
come
like
on.
when you
The first half.
listen.
No,
When you get
no,
the ball
but
to him, when you get the ball to him, yes, I agree. He's not putting away his
no,
chances. But
right.
like the times you get the ball to him is far in between each other. You
No, but
know.
what I'm saying is last year compared to last year, it was like any shot he shot would go in.
Mhm.
Like last year, there's not much difference. Last year it was the same thing. We weren't giving him like, a bunch
You're
of
wrong.
opportunities. But
There's a
what do you
major
mean I'm wrong?
difference.
What's the difference?
No Gundogan.
Well, yeah, but Gundogan. So here's the thing, right? When Haaland didn't score, it would be Gundogan who scored or Mahrez. But now we
Oh, no
lost the
Mares
threat.
either.
We lost the threat of both of them scoring, and now Grealish is out. You got useless Doku. You got Julian Alvarez as a striker playing as a midfielder. But here's what pissed me off, right? Yeah, I texted you. Here comes on Julian Alvarez um for Holland. What pissed me off was that the whole game, basically, the plan was to kick the ball to Holland. Holland would bring it down, hold off the defender, and then he would pass the ball to whoever was running towards him, basically. And you take off Holland, who was doing that the whole game, and you bring on a tiny ass man to try to do the same thing. And the whole time, De Bruyne sitting on the bench. So this whole time, you could have used De Bruyne to play with Holland, give Holland the good pass he needs. But no, he takes Holland off, puts on Julian and Doku. Both of them did absolutely nothing. I would say it made the game worse. I don't know if you were watching the game or not, but um,
I watched it from the
Do-
60th minute on.
right. So you would have seen how many times Doku would give the ball away,
Yeah,
like
no.
to
He
the point to
definitely
the
was
point
playing
to the
like
point
shit,
where
which
yeah.
I didn't give you any shit for it because like you normally like, oh, he's trash, but he literally was playing terrible. Literally
No,
playing terrible on Saturday.
no, and the thing is, he loses the ball and he just doesn't run back. Like, dude, run back and get the ball back. Like, they're about to score because of you. And there's been multiple games, like especially at the beginning when he first signed. I remember the game against West Ham. the goal that West Ham scored is because he lost the ball. But that game, he redeemed himself because he got the goal right away. At halftime, he got the goal. But now he's just been shit. Like every time I see him, I just imagine myself. I close my eyes. And I just imagine myself throwing the TV across the room or even out the window. Like every time that I see him, I just want to throw it out the window, man. I just it's very depressing how we play. And like you said, like we have a chance to create something, and then the player just stops, waits for everyone to get back into their positions. It's annoying, man.
I just think you guys just don't have the right players, and obviously you're also still the victims of the whole fucking the Saudi League excursion. So
Yeah,
I feel like losing like Mahrez was a big loss, even though I feel like he really didn't do anything for City besides be like icing on the cake for City.
right,
Um,
right.
Gundogan was a really huge part of your team. Grealish, he doesn't seem to be playing anymore. I don't know who else you lost last summer, but
So remember, for the whole season, for basically half the season, we didn't play with De Bruyne either. That's one thing you gotta take in.
that's
And
another thing.
honestly, that and
Is De Bruyne?
honestly,
De Bruyne is always hurt. That's
and
another thing.
honestly, and honestly, you gotta look at it this way, right? How shit are Liverpool and Arsenal? How shit are they? Because City went a whole month without winning one game. No, sorry, they won one game in one whole month. Meanwhile, Liverpool and Arsenal had the chance to run away with the league. Like they should have been 10 points ahead of us.
Well, technically, you can only say that about Arsenal because Liverpool was also injured the entire year. Like their main players were injured the
Exactly.
entire season.
So it's just
So
Arsenal.
you can say
No,
it's just Arsenal, but that's expected from Arsenal. Like yeah,
is it? Is it
they're
though?
right
Is
at the
it though?
top of always in the
I
history.
wouldn't.
They
I wouldn't
always seem to
know.
fuck it up.
Well, hopefully they do again, man. Hopefully, I want to see those tears, man. I'm literally like waiting for those tears. Like I don't even, look. I'll be honest with you. I don't care if Liverpool win the league. I don't care if City lose the league. As long as it's not Arsenal. Their fans, they're gonna be the most annoying fucking fans, dude. Like I want to see exactly what happened last year happen again. I want
So you think
Arsenal to crumble at the end.
Arsenal fans are the same as Cowboys fans?
I don't know anything about football, bro. I don't know anything about football.
um,
But
you done? You done with this, or you gonna keep
no,
on going?
I was gonna say, I'm concerned because the schedule for City is looking tough now. We got
Yeah,
Luton, we got Luton tomorrow in the FA Cup, which honestly I'm not even confident about. And
yeah, but it's the
we
FA
got
Cup, dude. Like, don't even bother. Like, if I were City,
no,
I wouldn't bother about any. The only thing you should worry about is the league and Champions League. That's the only thing you should worry
well,
about now. Everything
no.
else doesn't matter.
Honestly, for me, what matters the most is the league. Like we won the Champions League already. You know, I'm happy with that. But no team has ever won the league 4 times in a row. And I would love for City to be the first one to do it. But um what I was saying is the schedule is looking tough. So like I said, Luton tomorrow in the FA Cup. And honestly, I do hope we win just because if we don't win the Premier League, maybe there's a chance we win the FA Cup, hopefully. And after that on Sunday we have United. We have Manchester United on Sunday, right? And then the week after that, we got Liverpool. And then the week after that, we got Brighton. Mind you, these are away. And then after that, the week after that, we got Arsenal. And then after that, after Arsenal, we have Aston Villa. And after Aston Villa, we have Crystal Palace. Dude, these are all games that we won none other than the United game. The rest of the games, we didn't win a single one of them.
Bro, you keep saying that, bro, but I don't know.
No, dude, we lost to Arsenal, right? The first game. tied to Liverpool, tied to Crystal Palace, lost to Aston Villa, and beat United. So we only beat United. That's the only team we've beaten. It's gonna be tough, man. Like this month that's coming, March. It's my birthday month too. So you know it's gonna be a very depressing birthday if if City are down by then. But maybe you can make me feel better, Joey. Maybe you can buy me a jersey or something.
Bro, I don't know why you keep thinking I'm gonna buy you a fucking jersey, bro. Like I'm made of money.
You're my friend, bro. You're my friend. That's what friends do.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not gonna buy you a fucking jersey, bro. You know, I buy myself a jersey, or if it was like a buy one get one type thing, you know.
You're gonna buy me the worst MLS jersey.
The Revolution.
You're gonna buy. You're gonna.
No, I'm gonna buy you
You're gonna buy
the Vancouver Whitecaps.
Yeah, you're gonna buy me like the worst one from the list we made.
Or no, sorry, Montreal. All right, so that was all the results for match day 26. I don't have the tallies for this week's games. I will post the updated table on Twitter. I'll tag you on it too, so that way you can do whatever you want with it. But I'll update it on Twitter so you guys know how our table between me and Alex stack up at the moment.
I think you're still winning by 1 point.
Maybe I think so sure. Too. I mean, we pretty much have like similar guesses. Similar. Yeah, we're frauds. We really are frauds.
Yeah, I was gonna say because we only got like one result right.
Yeah,
and that was losing.
I mean, what this is episode 4, and we've said that every single week. Yeah. That hopefully next week will be better, and fucking it hasn't gotten better. So hopefully next week, guys. Hopefully next week we'll like either Alice can jump me and take the lead on the table, or I can pull away. But we'll see. But we'll go into match day 24. First match: Newcastle versus Wolves.
Match at 27.
We officially got 11 games left, man.
This is crunch time, bro.
Yeah.
This is the run-in.
Newcastle Wolves.
I said Wolves.
Wolves?
Wolves win 2-1. Pedro Neto is going to be in he'll give an assist, at least for one of the goals.
You said 2-1?
Yep, 2-1 Wolves.
I think Newcastle bounces back. Newcastle bounces back because it's always, except for last week, it's always a fucking banger of a match with Newcastle. I want to say it's 3-2 barn burner. Newcastle nicks it at the end.
All right, we'll see. We'll see, my friend. Hopefully, Karius is playing again so I can win this one.
Next match: Spurs and Crystal Palace.
Ooh.
This is going to be a tough one.
I'm going to have to go with a tie on this one. I'm going to say 1-1.
1-1 draw.
1-1, my friend.
This is probably going to be a close match, but I see this 3-1 Spurs. I just don't see... I mean, Spurs has that new manager. He's going to be in there for more than a week. Well, now it's going to be 2 weeks now.
Palace.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, Crystal Palace. But their players aren't good enough. They're just not. I think Spurs, like I said, they're going to bounce back, and they're going to take this one.
Let's see.
So I have Forest Liverpool, but I'm going to skip that for the end. Brentford versus Chelsea.
I'll say Chelsea are going to destroy Brentford, especially because Chelsea just came off that loss. So I think they're going to destroy Brentford.
Okay, what's the score?
Oh yeah, sorry. 4-1.
4-1.
Yep.
I think Chelsea will win. I don't think it's a destruction, but I think they will win easily 2-0.
Mm.
And this next game is the trap game, and I call it the trap game because it's like we know what's going to happen, but we said that last week, and the opposite happened. It's Everton versus West Ham.
Ooh. I'm gonna go with a tie for this one. I'm gonna say 1-1 as well.
Going with a
Yeah,
tie, huh?
1-1. 1-1, yeah.
Where's Everton on the table, huh? Oh, speaking of Everton, did you see what happened with them?
Yeah, they got
They
10
got
points.
4
They got
points
6
back.
points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, who am I? What was it? West Ham and Everton. Everton. You know, I think it'll be a draw. I think it will be a draw. I can't really
I'm
pick who's
saying,
going to
bro.
win this one. I'm
I'm
going to say
saying.
1-1 as well.
Yep.
1-1 draw. Okay, Fulham versus Brighton.
This one's tough. I'll say Brighton take the win. 2-1 to Brighton.
Brighton 2-1. I will, just for the sake of healthy competition, I will say Fulham will win 2-1.
Hmm.
It's a throw up. It's going to be a close game. I have a feeling, but
I hate those games.
but
Those games you can never.
and this is why we're frauds. This is why we're frauds. This exactly is why we're frauds, because everything from 5 to 15 is like anything can fucking happen.
But because I was gonna say, like, Fulham, they had a horrible record and they just beat United. So
Right.
it's like you can never tell. Just like the next one.
Luton versus Aston Villa.
Yeah, you can. I would say Aston Villa beats them 3-1.
You said 3-1. I have them down 2-1 Villa.
Yeah.
There's your team, bro. Your team, Burnley versus Bournemouth.
Bournemouth are gonna absolutely destroy Burnley, just like every other team destroys Burnley.
What's the score?
Sorry.
You're gonna say 4-0?
I'm gonna say 5-0 Bournemouth.
Damn.
Bournemouth. Yeah, 5-0, dude.
I want to say it's 2-0, but yeah, I agree with you. I think Bournemouth wins. I hope company proves us wrong.
Yeah, hopefully.
Okay. I guess we can go back to Forest versus Liverpool.
Liverpool
who you got?
are gonna destroy Nottingham Forest. Destroy them. And by that I mean it's gonna be a 2-1 win for Liverpool.
I'm gonna predict. I'm gonna be watching, and I'm gonna predict that you will text me 3 million times while this match is going on, saying how lucky Liverpool gets, and they're gonna win 3-1.
I'm not gonna watch the game, bro.
You say that, but you're still gonna text me and be like, "Oh, you should see the goal, the third goal for Liverpool. It's so lucky they always win because of this stupid shit."
VAR is gonna help them, just like always.
I have a Liverpool 3-1.
Okay.
Then we'll go Sheffield versus Arsenal.
Oh man,
It's not even.
Arsenal,
It's not even.
You know what? Arsenal could easily win this match. I'm not even kidding. 6 or 7-0.
I think they are. I agree with you. I think they are gonna, like, the way they're built is that they will never take their foot off the gas when they're ahead.
Yeah, no.
So I will. It's gonna be like who they beat, like 7-0.
Can I just say something real quick?
Yeah.
That shows Porto, in the Champions League. That showed how shit the Premier League teams are this season. because Arsenal tried everything and they couldn't get going against Porto.
Well, I mean, to be fair, Porto is also like rested, whereas all the Premier League teams are fucking tired all the time. You know?
Yeah, but I mean,
that's why Premier League teams almost never win the Champions League unless they're facing each other. You know?
Yeah. Let's go for the big one, bro.
And then the big one, the real big one, because I say this is going to decide the league right here. Man City versus Man United. Man City versus Man United.
I don't know,
man. Are
you
talking? Or okay.
I don't know. I think. Sorry, I just have a bad feeling. I think. I don't know. I don't even know what to predict. I'm not confident in saying City are going to win, and I'm not confident in saying City are going to lose. Joey,
I'm gonna put you down for City. I'm gonna put you down for City, but what's the score?
I'm gonna go for a 2-0 win. I don't even know, man. I'm tired, man. I'm tired of
it's gonna be very anxious,
tiring, man.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. When you win like three league titles in a row, I mean, I bet it gets tiring. I mean, I would know because my team won like 7, 8 in a row. So
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
Not bragging or anything, but we haven't won the Champions League since fucking 69.
Yeah, so, no, but I'm saying like it's just tiring just because it's like last year, we had to fight off Arsenal. The year before that, we beat Liverpool by 1 point. So it's been tiring, man. I think, imagine, that's how I feel. Imagine how the players feel. Like, I'm sure they're tired too.
So you have 2-0.
Yeah.
Well, sir, I will let you know right now that I am not going to make you suffer this week by picking against City. I do think City is going to win.
Last time you said that.
Listen. If United won last week, if they didn't lose last week, then it would be a different discussion because I think United was playing well up until last week, and I don't know what the fuck happened. I want to say it's gonna be a close one. Your butt's gonna be fucking clenched. Like you both butt cheeks are gonna overlap each other and go to the other side. That's how clenched your ass is gonna be. I want to say it's 2-1. United is gonna be knocking on the door late, trying to get that equalizer, and you guys are gonna invite all that pressure in because that's what happens every single week at the end of the game. But you guys are gonna hold on. Like you always do. Hopefully. And you are going to win. You're going to win 2-1.
Hopefully, Joey. Hopefully.
It's going to be a tale of two halves. You guys are going to go up. You guys are going to go up 1-0 probably by halftime and then score right after the second half starts. And then that's when United just creeps in. Where is it? Is it at Etihad or is it
No, it's in the other. I'm pretty sure it's away. It might be.
I was going to say Stamford, but wow. What's the name of their stadium?
The Old Trafford.
Old Trafford, yes.
Old Trafford. Wow. Theater of Dreams. No, it's going to be
the theater that is literally falling apart.
Yeah. Oh no, nope. Never mind. It's going to be at home, Etihad Stadium. It's going to be home stadium. That makes me feel a bit better, I think.
Yeah, that's not going to make a difference. You were at home against lesser opponents.
Listen,
struggling.
It all depends on the fans. It all depends on the fans. Like if the fans are there and they're fully supporting the team, because against Chelsea, I got to say the fans were shit. The fans were shit against Chelsea. You could hear fucking crickets, dude. So
Well,
it all
they
depends
were
on the
just as
fans.
nervous as you are.
I know.
I feel like
but
the City fans are just as nervous as you are, and it's going to be even worse because you're going to have
but the
United
thing is,
fans in there.
The thing is, you gotta support the team, man. You can't. You know, like if you're in
You're
the
right.
stadium, you can't show that you're nervous. Like you gotta back them up. Like me, I'm at home. The players can't hear me at all. You know what I mean?
But you're yelling at your fucking TV.
I'm yelling at my TV, yelling at Doku every time I see him.
Your shit. Yeah, so that's it, right? That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's go to the fun part, y'all. I mean, we've kind of like taken our time with these predictions. There's a couple things I want to get off my chest, okay? And I'm gonna go with the smaller thing. Wait, what?
Wait, before you go there, real quick, let's what'd you think of the final? Carabao Cup final.
Oh yeah, that's right. I saw
Real quick, there's not much to say. I mean, we just have to say Chelsea or shit. Like, there's not much to say. Chelsea or shit.
Okay.
Like,
so here's the thing. The fact that they lost doesn't get me angry or doesn't make me feel some type of way. But the fucking bogus ass excuse Pochettino fucking made at the press conference afterwards. Oh, we're a young team, but that doesn't mean anything because Liverpool played a young team against us today. Yada yada yada. But you can't compare us to Liverpool. It's like, yeah, you fucking can. You played your first team basically against their second team, and you pretty much like you were on the back foot the entire game.
No. So another thing he said that pissed me off too was he was like, "Oh, Klopp lost his first year, like he lost against Manchester City in the final, and then the next year he lost the Europa League or something like that, right?" But dude, honestly, you know me, I don't like Klopp at all. I don't like Liverpool at all. But I have to defend Liverpool here.
Wait. Before you go into that, I don't know why he's saying that because he's literally lost everything he's ever done in England. No, he's lost everything.
No, right. And I was going to say, you know what? That's a shit excuse because Liverpool didn't spend $1 billion. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, they lost those finals, but they didn't spend $1 billion. Like, you can't compare it. You can't compare it. It's not the same, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I want to say. Just because there's not much to go over. Like, Chelsea or ass. That's it. Now, Joey,
speaking of fucking ass, okay, let me start off by saying this, okay? I am a supporter of Juventus, the Juventus Football Club. The kit that I'm wearing right now with the 3 stars, this is my team, okay? This is the team I actively support. There is another team that I support because it's the hometown team. It's the team I grew up watching. So it always has a soft spot, okay, for me at least. I'm going to go with the lighter of the two evils, okay? I'm going to start off with Juventus, right? We win. How many league titles in a row? 7, 8, 9? Don't even know. Lost count. Don't care. Okay? I get it. The team fucked up. Whatever they did to get all these players in for the least amount of money, legal or not, I get it. The team fucked up. And the team fucked up. And what we're doing this year is a step in the right direction. That does not dismiss the fact that over the last 4 games, we have played our worst football of the entire season. Our worst football in the entire season. I don't know what it was. If we were nervous to go up against Inter, which we won in the reverse fixture, by the way. Yeah. Or what? But ever since that game, we looked rattled, completely rattled. And I will say this. I'll say this again, and it's been a couple days since I tweeted it. But I stand by it because even though we got the result, it's still time. Allegri out. Allegri out. I want someone in who's gonna have progression, because right now the way this football club is playing, we're not progressing towards anything. We're not.
You're going backwards.
We're staying. We're not even going backwards. It's not that we're going backwards. We're staying the fucking same. It's been the same ever since Ronaldo left.
Hashtag freakiesa.
And he's part of the problem too.
All right.
He's part of the problem too.
Get
right?
him out of there.
First of all, we go through this entire winter transfer, selling players, loaning out players, not bringing anyone in until the deadline. When we bring this kid Alcaraz from, don't even remember where he came from, not even playing in the Prem, playing in the Championship. So we bring a second tier division player to play in the top flight of Italian football. And he is literally outplaying the first team. Literally outplaying the first team. But there's a reason why he's better than everyone on the first team. And that's because outside of Chiesa and McKinney, every player is the exact same player. They play the exact same role. There's no difference. There's no playmakers. We don't have that Pirlo to set everyone up. We have Chiesa, who's clearly the best player on our team, talent-wise. And he's just one man. He can't do everything. He can't do everything. We could talk about McKinney this season. Easily, hands down, our best player the entire season. I said it before on a different podcast.
What about Vlahovic?
Listen, I was getting to him. Vlahovic, if he didn't get injured, he probably would be at the top. I don't know where he is in the Golden Boot, but he's got to be up there. He would be ahead by like 4, 5, 6 goals if he didn't miss some time. Okay. However, that's the bright part about our team. The bad part about our team is that Allegri keeps setting everyone up in this formation that literally we have the same player playing in all these different positions.
Right.
We cannot have the same players play the Chiesa role. Okay? You have Yildiz, you have Gatti, who's a fucking defender or a CDM, and you have like 3 or 4 other people who play in that same fucking role. And all they do is get in each other's way. That's all they fucking do, is get in each other's way, and that's how we fuck up. That's how we let other teams get on a counterattack and score. Over the past 4 games, we let off more than 2 goals a game.
Against
before the Inter game, we weren't even letting a goal. People were barely scoring on us.
I think mentally, they probably look at the table and they're like, catching Inter is going to be a challenge. I think they should just settle for the second spot and be happy with that for now. I mean, that's. But
here's the thing. Here's the thing. Like, before, like, I put on the game when I woke up yesterday, and before it even got to the point where I was like, just like fully awake because I was still like half asleep. Before I fully woke up, they had a fucking Frosinone already scored. They had already scored. And I'm like, what the fuck? And we started the game off really well on the attacking foot. We were making all the chances, and then they scored.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, here we fucking go again. Then Vlahovic, listen, man, he deserves better. He doesn't need to be on our team. He needs to be on a team where he can be the main striker of like a Premier League winning club. Like if City buys him, I wouldn't be mad. Because honestly, I think he'd be an upgrade over fucking Holland right now. Okay? Or Chelsea. Chelsea needs a striker. They always need a fucking striker.
Chelsea would probably need him. Or even Arsenal.
I mean, I even called it. Chelsea is probably the team that's going to buy them. If it wasn't for him, we lose the game 2-0. Or 2-1, technically. We lose this game 2-1. Let's go to the previous match. Who do we play? Another team at the bottom of the table, Verona, who has no business drawing us. We deserve to lose this match. We deserve to lose against Verona. Somehow, I don't even know how, we ended up drawing. But there is no way in hell we deserve to win that match. We were getting outplayed by lower competition. And I don't know if it's what you said is like we're not even paying attention because we're just, they're beneath us or whatever. But at the same time, it goes back to one thing. It goes back to Allegri and his tactics and him not getting through to the players and the players that he brought in being the same fucking player.
I think it's just that simple, man. I think that's it. Like, it's just Allegri. There's not really much else to say. I mean, you could talk about the transfers, like you said, but at the end of the day, Allegri should be doing much better than these old, outdated tactics.
And here's the thing. This is why I don't understand, is that Allegri won us 5-6 titles in a row. Where is that Allegri? Allegri left because he was frustrated that he couldn't win the Champions League.
Right.
It wasn't anything else. He wasn't underperforming. Why are you underperforming now? I understand it's all about, sustainability, and with everything going on with Juventus in terms of like financially wise, you want to make sure Juventus is in a good place. That you want to make sure Juventus will make the Champions League so they can make some money, so they can get back to where they were. But at the same time, you have a fan base that is starving, literally starving, to get back to the top of the Serie A. And it's not that difficult. You look at Inter, from the roster from head to toe, their roster isn't that great. They're a good team and they're well coached.
They're well coached.
But individually, their team isn't that great.
No, but you just said it. They're well coached. That's all that matters, man. The coach is good. He's got good tactics. I honestly have Inter making the Champions League final again. As much as I hate to hear that, I think they will.
No, but here's the thing. It's not that I hate to hear it. It's like I fucking agree with you. I fucking agree with you, bro. There's not a team in Europe right now that I can see beating Inter. There really isn't. Do I want that to happen? So. Absolutely not. Because as a Juve fan, I'll never fucking hear the end of it. But yeah, even you go back to the match before, we fucking lose 1-0 to Udinese.
Yeah.
What happened there? They're literally at the bottom of the table. And I don't know, man. They're 15th. Sorry. They literally brought themselves out of the relegation zone with the win against us. Literally.
That's funny, man. You were in the same boat as City where teams are just, they just know that they can attack us. They just know that they can attack us.
We're in a worse state than you. we're in a worse
I
state than
know.
you because we're getting the same type of results as you
Every week.
but literally that's the only match we're playing every week. City being City and being from England, you can hide behind being in so many cups.
That's true. That's true.
We
That's
have the
true.
Coppa Italia. We have the Coppa Italia coming up, the semifinals, and I could fucking care less about the fucking Coppa Italia. But I know that right now, that's our best chance at winning anything. So unfortunately, I think we're gonna go all in for the Coppa Italia. Not saying it's a bad title or whatnot, but it's not the title I want, which is the league title. As much as it doesn't mean as much as the Premier League title, I fully will not argue against that. But I mean, that's the whole point of supporting the club. You want your club to win, and when you're not seeing your club win, especially against teams that you're supposed to win against,
right?
Of course, you're going to feel this type of way.
Yeah, of course.
At least City was winning all these matches. Besides Chelsea, City's been winning all these matches.
Yeah, no, it hasn't been. Yeah, you're right. It hasn't been too bad, just the way we're playing. But listen, since we're still in the topic of ass, we got to talk about your boy.
And that brings me to my other team. We're from Boston, the Boston area in Massachusetts, in the United States. That's where we are currently right now. And our local team is the New England Revolution. Now, for my entire life, I had grown up watching the Revolution, growing up going to games, going to playoff games, growing up watching them in the cup final time after time again and losing in the cup final. Now, this past year, the season before, we literally was one of 4 teams that was predicted to win the cup. And that's mainly because of Bruce Arena, our former coach. Obviously, shit where Bruce Arena went downhill and he had to resign. Still don't know what the fuck happened with that. And we have a new coach. Not upset about that. What I'm upset about is that they did absolutely nothing to bring players in that will make the team better. When literally every other team that was favored along with us to win the cup made outstanding moves to make their team better. Even teams on the lower part of the table made great moves to improve their team. What did we do? We signed the greatest goalkeeper in the fucking world. I don't even know his fucking name. What's his first name? Henrik Ravas.
Oh, you got it? Yeah.
Oh my God. Listen, the amount of rage, I'm not going to yell because I know Alex kind of, he kind of toned it down a little bit from how he was when he was super mad at City last week or whenever his rant was. And I'm kind of in the same way. It's a little toned down, but I'm still so hot over that. Over this guy coming in here after we have Matt Turner be goalkeeper of the year in the MLS.
Boy.
And then he gets fucking sold to Arsenal. Mid-season, sold to Arsenal. Then you have Jordi Petrovic getting sold to Chelsea. He's Chelsea's number 1 goalkeeper right now.
Yeah.
And who do we have this year to follow up on those 2 fantastic goalkeepers? None other than motherfucking Heinrich Ravas. Who is that, you say? I don't fucking know. Who did he play for, you say? No one. He's played for no one. So,
literally.
like, all these teams are making fucking moves Meanwhile, we're sitting over here playing with our I'll bleep that out. I'm sorry. We're sitting over here playing with ourselves, signing a goalkeeper that can't even get in a position to save a ball, keeping it from going over the line.
That last goal was horrible. His positioning is
I stopped watching. I stopped when they scored the second goal. I stopped watching. I couldn't watch that filth. and listen. I cannot blame 100% of the blame. I can put 95% of the blame on the goalkeeper for the game. But 5% has to go to Veroni, the starting striker for the New England Revolution. Sorry, the hiccups every single time.
Oh yeah, the red card.
I feel like he's a fucking idiot. He was doing this last year, right? Like I don't know what it is. Maybe it's Italians and how they naturally act, when they're on the pitch. But it's always seeming he's picking up a card every single time he's out there. This year, last year, and then like the brief period of time he was with us at the end of the season, the year before, he was always picking up cards.
I never found the hype for Veroni, so I don't know. I'm not surprised, man.
He has a good upside. He has a good upside. The thing is that he's dumb, he's immature, but it's the best that New England has because they let Bo go. So
to let Bo go.
Yeah, I mean, we lost 3-1, and honestly, it should have been 4-0. If it wasn't for Carlos Hill's amazing fucking outside foot shot to beat the keeper.
Yeah.
It would have been 3-0, and then they honestly should have scored more.
Yeah.
Should have scored more. Benteke, he looked like fucking, he was 9 feet tall, going up against a team of fucking middle schoolers, bro. That's how he looked out there. Like that red card screwed us over, and then the goalkeeper, he's ass, bro. He's completely ass. I 100%. I think this is going to be a long season, and I'm not happy about it, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I think that's a good spot to leave it at because I think all of our teams are struggling right now, all of them. But out of all of them, the Revs are the ones that I would be more concerned about just because of the goalkeeper. Confidence starts from the goalkeeper. If the goalkeeper doesn't give the defenders confidence, then it just goes downhill from there. But yeah, man, we'll see what happens. We'll keep a close eye on that.
Yeah. Anyways, that's going to do it for the podcast this week, guys. If you haven't already, please check out our YouTube channel, Caught Offsides with Joe and Alex. Take a look at all of our videos. We have a couple of videos brewing up for the next couple of days on top of the podcast. We have our tier list with the MLS kits for this season. We also have EAFC gameplay coming out for our Pro Clubs session. So just take a look out for that if you haven't. Subscribe. Also drop likes on the videos. Let us know what you want to see next. We will talk to you guys in a week. Talk about what happened in the previous match day. Anything else you want to add?
No, just thank you. Thank you for our listeners. Thank you for anyone that tunes in. We appreciate it.
All right. This has been Caught Offsides. I am Joe.
And I'm Alex.
And we'll see y'all next time.